Just one final point about the sleeve. In the very end of the cuff, I have here sewn inside some lead curtain weights. And this just adds a slight weight into the sleeve, so when it falls down, the falling down of the sleeve is actually quickened by the lead weights in the cuff. You can't actually see the lead weights here because they're sewn inside, but they are there. Okay. That's the shirt. Now let's move on to the trousers that also go under the shorts. And basically, these are made the same as the shirt itself, insofar as the leg of the trousers is exactly the same width all the way down from the waist to the bottom of the trousers. There is no change in width here. Again, I'm using here a polyester material which doesn't crumple or crease. Again, the same as in the cuff of the shirt, we have lead weights sewn into the bottom of the trouser leg. And I'm using the same principle as you saw on the sleeve by adding an extra piece of material inside the trouser leg. And you will see exactly how these trousers are worn when I show you how to wear the costumes. But remember, this is an extra piece exactly as we had on the sleeve of the shirt. I'd like to show you now a different type of suit with a different technique, which I call the two-piece suit. You'll understand why when I show you. Here we have this suit, which, as you can see, is made from a newspaper print material. If you remember before, I told you about the velour and the creasing on the one-piece suit. This is completely made from cotton. Of course, as you know, cotton itself creases a lot. It shows the creases, cotton or linen. But because this is newspaper print, it really doesn't matter. Because for the audience, even if this suit is crushed and crumpled, they're seeing newspaper, not fabric. So it's the only time I would use pure cotton or linen for such a costume. The costume has the advantage of being able to be seen from the front and from the back. Okay. Let's start then with the basic principle of this. I'm using an opening here which goes all the way down from the neckline all the way down the waist, and this time we're going on the inside seam of the trousers. So I have a line which is vertical going down the front, all the way down the front and down the inside seam of the opening of the trousers. The second line goes from the back all the way down the center of the back, continuing down, and then on the inside seam of the other leg. The reason I've chosen the inside seam of the leg is, of course, we know then on the one-piece suit the magnets were on the outside seam of the leg. On this suit they're on the inside seam of the leg. It means I can wear the one-piece suit and this two-piece suit together without the magnets coming in contact with each other. Let's have a look at the shirt. Again, we're using only the front of the shirt, and this is sewn down either side of the jacket. Only the front of the shirt is used and is sewn inside down either side. The tie, here we have a knotted tie, and this is sewn on one side of the collar here. This piece is simply tucked under the collar in position like so, and the tie just sits casually at the neckline. As with the bathrobe and with the one-piece costume, again we have the cuff piece from the shirt simply sewn into the lining, just a couple of inches from the original shirt. The cuff is sewn into the sleeve, and of course, as per usual, that gives the illusion that the complete shirt is being worn inside the jacket. So we have here the opening at the front and the back, and let me show you how then this would actually be removed. The costume, rather like the torn and restored newspaper, actually splits into half, like so, into two pieces. Hence the line at the front and the back, and remember, this goes down the inside seam of the trousers. Let me show in a bit more detail the construction of the two-piece suit, the newspaper suit. Okay, so we have here the shirt, which is sewn along the side into the lining of the jacket. Here we can actually see the magna seam. It runs from the neck all the way down